Why is your hand so cold? Servant! Servant!
Your Highness, the reason for her low body temperature and unconsciousness is her withdrawal from some drug. Long-term use of it will severely harm her health and her ability to function. I'm certain that she must have known this because she had been suffering through the withdrawal symptoms in hopes of quitting, but it won't be easy. She's fallen into unconsciousness because of her trauma, which may continue to grow worse until...
Physician Zhang, I know about her condition. She was poisoned by an evil man. Since we know the cause, can't we find a solution?
Your Highness, the medicine we gave her can only reduce her pain during withdrawal and help her recover some of her strength. If you want to remove the poison, then you must find the one who made the poison.
You're physicians at the Imperial Health Institute. How are you incapable of curing her?
Please forgive us. The poison she took must have been made by an intellectual, the likes of which we've never seen before.
This way. Easy now. Watch your step. Your Highness, I found the Master Pharmacist.
I've committed so many crimes. Please forgive me, Your Highness.
Please, sir. Please. Shoyue has told me that you're a kind man and an empathetic one. You were forced to commit crimes, but you refused to harm His Majesty. I would like to thank you on his behalf. And I beg you to do your best to save Liu Li.
Sir, please save her. You're her only hope.
I'm on death's doorstep. There's no point in lying. I'll try everything I know to make an antidote for her, so as to atone for the many crimes I've committed. But
what? Please, sir, just tell us whatever you need.
It's just that I need an herb which is extremely rare. Creeper of the Thunder Cliffs. I've only seen it in an old medical book, never with my own eyes. It said that this miraculous herb can only be found growing out on steep cliffs. If you can find it, I may be able to save Liu Li.
Could you please describe what the herb looks like? I'm not clever, but I can go and search. No matter how hard, I still have to try. Please, Your Highness, allow me to search for it.
Your Highness.
Fusheng, what's up? Why are you upset?
Watch your step.
What is it?
Your Highness, I just came back from the wardrobe service, where I met the guards who had been watching Pubanu. They said that Pubanu had died from withdrawal of the drug.
How could it happen so fast?
Your Highness, Pubanu was in great physical shape. He was much stronger than most people, but once he stopped taking the drug, his reaction was also much stronger than most people's. Liu Li had taken the drug after she had been seriously injured. To heal her wounds, she took a large dose within a short period. Her condition won't be much better than Pubanu's. If we can't find the herb right away, I'm afraid she won't live long either.
Your Highness, please allow me to go and find it.
Shoyue, Liu Li's life is in your hands.
Yes, Your Highness.
What seems to be the matter with you? Why do you keep laughing like that?
No, Your Highness. I just feel happy for Your Highness. Now that we know Doja is a woman, you can feel free to express your feelings for her with no inhibition. I just thought of something. The time when Doja was nearly killed by Prince Cao's henchmen, and when you knew it, you'd been eager to see Doja. But you felt it might be inappropriate. So you had to ask me to send Doja here, and Doja ended up waiting at the gate for a whole morning. Your Highness, Doja is here! Your Highness! I've brought Doja over to you!
青草为民战胜，闭上眼，你映入眼帘。你淡红的侧脸还依然住在我心田。一转眼看风云善变，却未曾把你手而牵。如风的少年还留在回不去的。
Eunuch Wang, what has the Crown Prince been up to? My legs have gone numb. Why not go in and have a look?
Hey. His Highness is not in good spirit. I'm not trying to get scolded. Numbness is nothing to fear. I have a solution. Just follow me. Feet together. Squat down. And now stand up. Do it slowly and stably. Squat again. If His Highness comes out right now, just keep still. I'm sure he won't notice. Congratulations, Your Highness. Your affection must have moved the heavens.
Has Liuli woken up?
Oh, the Master Pharmacist said she would be much better tomorrow morning. Rest assured.
Where's Shoyue? Has he departed yet?
I suppose he has already left the palace.
Liuli, I'll go find the herb for you. Can you open your eyes? So I can leave without worrying? Liuli, please wait for me. Liuli. Liuli. You're awake. Liuli. It's all my fault.
Please don't blame yourself. So many things have happened. I don't hold it against you. Actually, I'm grateful that we understood each other so well. It helped us get through some dangerous situations. Now His Highness is safe. His Majesty is safe. The country is safe. And you're safe too. When I opened my eyes, I was glad you were the first thing I saw.
Newly, fear not. The Master Pharmacist said, as long as I could find Creeper of the Thunder Cliffs, he could cure you for sure. You must follow his instructions. Take the medicine.
Such a wonderful friend.
I want you by my side. Not just now, but forever. Don't worry. I will find that herb. And you will get better. I've always kept this. And now, I give it to you. I shall return. And this pouch. I know that your mother gave it to you long ago. It's very important. Prince Cao had stolen it to threaten me. But now, it's back in your hands again.
It was a gift from my mother. It's my lucky charm. Time and again, it's helped me get through tough times. Now, I want you to have it.
I shall cherish it and keep it safe. Just wait for my return.
Attention members of the wardrobe service. Here are the instructions of the Crown Prince.
Please speak.
In the 11th year of the reign of Zhengguan, stewardess Lin and dressmaker Zhou fashioned an inappropriate gown to ingratiate Consort Yang. Master An, who was an imperial dressmaker, had left the palace years prior. In order to protect her family, An agreed to alter the gown, aware that it had violated imperial rights. When His Majesty discovered the error, he was furious. Lin and Zhou, to protect their own lives, put the blame on An. An and her daughter were thus unjustly separated. An's daughter, Liu Li, in hope of uncovering the truth and restoring justice to her mother, changed her name to Duozi, then disguised herself as a man and served as a physician of the palace. For over 10 years, she has been gathering evidence that could clear her mother's name. Presently, she has sufficient evidence upon which the criminals shall be judged, and now Lin and Zhou shall be imprisoned at the discipline service to await the trial. Xinyan shall temporarily oversee the wardrobe service. Please observe her authority. These instructions are to be carried out immediately.
No, that's impossible. How can Doza be a girl? This must be some kind of joke. No, it's impossible. How can Doza be An's daughter? Her daughter only died years ago. How can she be alive? No! It's impossible!
None can escape the judgment of the heavens. This is the consequence of what you've done. Accept it.
We shall follow the instructions.
Detain them.
Lily died! She died over a decade ago! Doza can't be Lily!
It wasn't me!
Lily's
It wasn't me! I didn't do it! It wasn't me!
She died!
Qinyang, please.
Yeah, is that true? Sir, excuse me.
Tan, what brings you here?
My lady just heard that the Crown Prince was reviewing the case of Sinya at the Court of the Judicial Review.
Was the court reviewing Sinang's case?
Mm-hmm.
Liu Li. It must be Liu Li.
Yes, it has to be her. She says she would reverse the verdict for Master An. She kept her word.
Is it true that your niece Liu Li is really still alive? So then, the rumor must have been true.
What rumor?
Rumor has it that Liu Li never died, and that she is the key to this case. But
what? Please hurry and tell us.
But she has been seriously injured and is bedridden, so the trial is delayed until she wakes up and recovers enough to identify the criminals for the judges to decide.
Luli was injured?
That must be why. Otherwise, she would have found a way to inform me of the great news.
Your Highness. The Imperial Health Institute states that Consort Yang has died.
Yes.
How is it you intend to punish your brother?
I'll do as you wish.
Sure, I know. It may be difficult for you. But if I don't tell you now, it may be too late.
I'm willing to give him another chance. If he can stay out of trouble, I'll let him keep his life.
All right. Very well.
As for the news, I've kept it quiet as you wished. Please don't worry about word getting out.
Dear, I know you're a kind man. I was right about you. But you must understand, your brother is a prince too. His mother's status is different than yours. It's no wonder that he would feel wronged. That's his fate. I owe him and his mother. I know you've pardoned me because you don't want to hurt my feelings and for the sake of brotherhood. If Ming again rises against you, for the peace of the country, you don't need to show any mercy.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I'm tired. You may leave me. I know the country is safe. In your hands, my son.
Your Highness.
Fusheng, how's Liu Li today?
The maid tending to her said she woke up once last night and then fell asleep again. The master pharmacist said that the poison had spread further. The only way to save her is to use the drug to sustain her life further.
What? Using poison to cure her?
That's right. The master pharmacist said that this was the only method that could help her live longer, but it's a very dangerous move. He couldn't decide by himself, so he asked for your opinion.
He's gambling. On which will come faster, the poison or Peixing Jian?
Well, what do you think? Yes.
Show Yue. Liu Li's life is in your hands. I'm counting on you.
Eunuch Wang, please make an exception and let us visit Liu Li.
Eunuch Sun, I know that you and Liu Li are like father and daughter, but she's in a deep sleep right now. Even if I did let you in, you wouldn't be able to talk.
Even if we can't talk, I just want to have a look at her. I beg you, please make an exception for us.
Eunuch Sun, I have nothing against you personally, but we really can't let anyone in.
Eunuch Wang, may I know the reason?
In all honesty, His Highness has moved Liu Li to the room in the harem. That's where his concubines live. No one should go there except for maids and physicians, Eunuch Sun.
Even if Liu Li saved His Majesty, she's still just a servant. Her living in the palace, while she's been ill, has already violated rules. Yet because of His Highness's grace, she's able to stay here and receive care from the imperial physicians. But isn't it inappropriate for her there?
Shunzi is correct. Though His Highness thinks highly of Liu Li, she's just a lowly servant. Others may grow envious of her if His Highness favors her. I'm afraid that someone with misgivings would take this chance to harm Liu Li. How about we ask His Highness to let Liu Li rest in the body disposal division? What do you think?
Eunuch Sun, you're good friends with Liu Li. Let me tell you something. His Highness has plans for Liu Li.
What do you mean by that?
If Liu Li weren't ill right now, His Highness might have already signed the decree, and Liu Li's status would have been raised much higher. You can rest assured. Liu Li has numerous maids waiting on her, the best food and clothes, and the master pharmacist, along with the best physicians in the palace. His Highness cares for her very much and visits her every day. We only need to wait for Pei-Xing Jian to bring back that special herb. So you two, please leave without worry. Just wait for the good news.
Eunuch Wang! Eunuch Wang!
Master, based on what Eunuch Wang said, is His Highness planning to take Liu Li as a concubine? Then, what about Pei-Xing Jian?
From what I've seen, Liu Li has devoted herself to Pei-Xing Jian already. She may not wish for a future full of glamour, but she's in deep sleep right now, so she can't reveal how she feels to His Highness. What should we do now?
Pei-Xing Jian. Pei-Xing Jian. Pei-Xing Jian. Pei-Xing Jian.
What are you doing? How has she been? Leave. Such a silly girl.
Pei-Xing Jian. Pei-Xing Jian. Pei-Xing Jian. Pei-Xing Jian.
Wushang? How is she now?
Your Highness. She's just like before. She hasn't improved.
Wushang, have you looked into the matter I asked you to?
Your Highness, I found out everything. Liu Li's family's name is Kudi. The Kudis were once a renowned family, but have fallen from grace. Liu Li's father was named Kudi Yanzhong. He had been idling at home for years. Then he took Master An in as his wife.
Master An was an imperial servant and had been named the best weaver. Why would she marry Kudi Yanzhong?
Your Highness, Master An was a Tartar woman.
In that case, Liu Li is a half Tartar, and her father is a merchant. If I want to keep her as a concubine and not be criticized by others, it would be very difficult. It seems that I would need to make arrangements for Kudi Yanzhong.
裴时间，裴行间，
Fushang.
Please forgive me. I didn't hear until just before you arrived that she was calling Pei Xingjian's name. I was surprised too. But then I remembered that the two of them have saved your life several times together. They must be very close friends. It makes sense for her to worry about Pei Xingjian, since she knew about the herb.
Does she know Pei Xingjian is searching for an herb for her?
She does. Pei Xingjian came to talk to her before he departed. That's when Liu Li was awake for a while.
I think I've seen this jade pendant before.
This is Mr. Pei.
Your Highness, please don't worry. Pei Xingjian already has his own love interest. After he was injured, in the duel with Pu Banu to be your guard, I was attending to him. While he was unconscious, he kept crying out the name of a girl named Yuar. I suppose this Yuar is his love interest.
Fushang.
Yes?
Go and find out something. After Liu Li escaped the palace, was she disguised as a man or herself? And under what name?
Okay, I'll look into it.
Fushang.
Your Highness?
Never mind.
Okay. Your Highness. Greetings, Your Highness.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Physician Zhang, you're here to check on His Majesty?
Precisely, Your Highness.
Did His Majesty sleep well?
His Majesty slept very well. The best sleep he's had in months. He even said he was hungry and ate half a bowl of congee. It was a very peaceful night.
Go ahead, Physician Zhang.
Yes. Yes.
Why is his hand so cold?
Your Highness, His Majesty has passed away.
Julio, gather our belongings. We're going to Ganya Temple.
Lily? Lily? Eunuch Wang! Eunuch Wang!
Oh, Pacing Jan, you finally came back.
Where's Lodi? Where is she?
Relax, calm down. Liuli's fine. Did you get the herbs?
Here it is.
Oh, give them to the master pharmacist. Don't waste a moment. Go.
Yes. Where's Loli? Take me to see her.
Relax, please. It must have been very hard. Look at your wounds and bruises.
I nearly fell when I picked the herbs. Fortunately, I caught hold of the vines. It would have been a long way down. I slept for 2 days straight. And then I was saved by a monk. Let's not talk about this now. Where's Loli? Take me to see her.
Listen to me. Listen. After you left, the Emperor died. The Crown Prince took over. His Majesty has moved Liu Li to the Imperial Harem.
Did the master pharmacist say how well the medicine would work?
Patient Jan asked that several times. He said that he tried different concoctions, and that only used a little each time. Liu Li is very weak right now. If...
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
How is she?
Your Majesty, Liuli's pulse has stabilized, and her breathing is regular. The Master Pharmacist is indeed worthy of his reputation. As I see it, Liuli will have a full recovery soon.
Good. Great. Liuli, did you hear that? You will recover soon. After you do, I'll clear your mother's name and offer you a grand reward.
Patient Jen is outside and requests to see His Majesty.
Fushan, what's the matter?
Your Majesty, Pei Xingjian is outside now and wishes to see you.
It's late. I'm tired. Tell Shoyue to go home. I'll summon him when I have the time.
Yes. Chief Guard.
Eunuch Wang. Did Lily take the medicine? Was it effective? Has she woken up?
Don't worry, fear not. The antidote that the pharmacist made was effective. Liuli's pulse is now stabilized. Her breathing is normal. The physician said she'll have a full recovery in no time, after she gets some good rest.
That's great news. And His Majesty? Is he willing to see me?
His Majesty said to return to your quarters and rest. He's going to summon you in a few days.
Understood.
She finally awake. It's amazing. You're right.
She's awake.
She finally woke up.
Your Majesty, slow down.
Lily just woke up. You should be looking after her. Why are you outside?
Your Majesty, some visitors came for Liuli. She asked us to wait outside.
Shun's here to greet Your Majesty.
Why are you two here?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Lily. You've just woken up. Save the formalities. You may leave.
Yes.
How do you feel?
I've been unconscious for months. I feel like everything has changed. I've missed Senior Sun and Shunza, so I've asked them to come see me. Please forgive me. I haven't congratulated Your Majesty yet.
Lily. I wouldn't have successfully ascended if you hadn't risked your life to help me. Lily, you're my good luck charm. I'll make sure you're treated well, and no harm shall come to you again.
Thank you, Your Majesty. That's more than I deserve. I wasn't even sure if I'd be able to get the warning to you. If Pei Xingtian hadn't caught the secret message that I left for him on the note. and the extra stroke on the robe, and persuaded Pubanu to help find the master pharmacist, then everything would have failed. I might even have become a criminal for leading you into Prince Cao's trap. So if you want to reward someone, Pei Xingtian deserves it.
I'll reward the two of you handsomely. I've already given the order to review your mother's case. After you've recovered, you can testify against Zhuo Jinyang to finally clear your mother's name and her reputation. Hey!
It's 'cause Your Majesty's graciousness that I have this chance to avenge my mother. I can't express my gratitude. It's all thanks to you. Long live Your Majesty!
Yoli, you've helped me so much. This is nothing compared to what you've done for me. After you've recovered, I'll make you my...
After things are settled, if I could make the request to move to the Ganya Temple and keep Concubine Wu company.
What did you say? Become a nun? But why?
Your Majesty, Yuanhua saved my life when I was a child. She's like a sister. When she became a nun, I so wished I could have gone with her, but I still haven't avenged my mother, so I stayed here instead. Now that my wish is to be fulfilled, I have no more concerns. I don't seek any rewards. I just wish Your Majesty can grant my request and let me go to Ganya Temple.
Lily, I promised Concubine Wu that after I ascended, I'd find a way to bring her back. It won't be easy, but I always keep my word. She'll return sooner or later. If you really wish to be with her, just stay here and wait patiently.
Can Your Majesty grant another request?
What is it that you want?
I wish to go back and work at wardrobe service. I barely made it through this illness. I miss my life there very much. I'll get my revenge soon, and then I'll have no more worries. I just want to return there and continue making clothes.
Liuli, you should think on this. I wish to give you a life of splendor and wealth, as well as my...
I've had a lot of ill fortune. I've implicated my mother. Thanks to me, Senior Sun and Shunza almost died. I have no other wish, other than to never put others in danger again. I can't bear it. If Your Majesty can grant my request to work again, I promise I'll perform my duties to the best of my ability and won't change my mind.
I understand. The person you don't want to implicate is Pei Xingtian. Liuli, do you know? I wish to give you a life of splendor and wealth, as well as my heart. But all you care about is Pei Xingtian. Fine. You can go back to work at the palace and perform your duties as you wish.
Thank you for your kindness.
His Majesty has already appointed your father. It's very clear he wants to make you his concubine. Everyone knows this, without a doubt, in the Imperial Harem.
Where's Pei Xingtian? Is he all right? Why didn't they let me see him?
After Pei Xingjin returned, His Majesty refused to see him and said he needed to rest in order to heal. Pei Xingjin grew anxious and came to see me. We supposed that His Majesty was aware you had feelings, which is why he was avoiding Pei Xingjin.
My pendant. Perhaps this is the best ending for everyone.
Your Majesty, you've had enough. Those are fine spirits. But you'll get drunk soon.
Aged wine is the best kind. Just like an old friend.
Your Majesty, look, isn't that Bawar? Your Majesty.
Power. Why didn't you go with Concubine Wu? What are you doing over here?
Your Majesty, I hereby congratulate you on ascending to the throne. Your greatest wish has been fulfilled. However, I feel both joy and unease. I know that when sitting at the pinnacle of power, you'll have to endure unbearable solitude. I'm now just a nun, so there's nothing I can do to help you. Please forget about me and enjoy life as much as you can. But when you're feeling lonely, you can write to me. I can be your confidant, and I'll listen to all your worries.
She always treated me better than anyone else. But all I care about is Liu Li. Mingyang. Please tell me now. What should I do about Shou Yue and Liu Li?
Buy me one too.
You didn't do anything. Why would you deserve it?
The Court of Judicial Review has reviewed the case, accusing Master An of violating imperial law by creating an empress's dress. With ironclad evidence and testimony, we've concluded that this was a false accusation made by Duo Jin Yang and Chief Stewardess Lin. Consort Yang was biased and did not verify the facts. She was also guilty of not investigating the truth. Duo Jin Yang and Chief Stewardess Lin violated imperial law, deceived the Emperor, and wrongfully sentenced Master An to death. All of this is utterly unforgivable. His Majesty has ordered us to expose your crimes to the public, so as to comfort Master An's soul in heaven. Duo Jin Yang and Chief Stewardess Lin are hereby found guilty and have been sentenced to death.
I don't want to die. Let me out. I don't want to die. I haven't yet fulfilled my dream. Don't you know? I've always wanted to become the best weaver. It hasn't come true yet. I can't die now. Yuli, I'm begging you. I was wrong. I was wrong. I made a mistake. Yuli, it was all my fault. Yuli, I failed my master. I got my master killed. I admit my mistake. Please have mercy. Please forgive me and let me go. If only you put in a good word for me. I'm sure His Majesty will spare my life. Only you can save me, Lily. I'll do anything you want to repay you. I'll spend my entire life repaying my debts. Lily, please spare me.
You brought this on yourself. Duo Jin Yang, you deserve this fate. You must think about what you did to my mother, all your horrible deeds.
I am your master! You have to protect me! You ungrateful thing! How can you bear to watch your master die like this? China, you must beg Liu Li. She'll listen to you. You're my only hope. I haven't fulfilled my dream yet. I have so much left to do. I cannot die.
Master, you knew it would come down to this. You committed so many atrocities. How can I help you now? No one can help you now.
How can you be so ungrateful? Can you give me another chance? I'm begging you, Liuli. Chinyoung,
Master
say
Kuti,
something.
it's time for the execution.
Save me! Liuli! Liuli! Save me, Liuli! I can't die! Liuli! Liuli! Liuli, please!
Mother, this is where you died. Filled with regret. But your death earned me a chance to live. Anonymously for 10 years. Now I finally avenged you. And cleared your name. Mother, your only wish was that I could be safe and happy. I promise you. I'll cherish this hard-won life of peace. I'll stay safe and live happily. May you rest in peace.
His Majesty summons Left Guard Pei Xingjian to the Imperial Palace. Your Majesty, Left Guard has arrived.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Long live Your Majesty. Long live Your Majesty.
Save the formalities. You may rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I've been busy with national affairs and wanted you to have some rest. That's why I waited before summoning you.
My wounds are small. Thank you for your concern.
Shoyue, you're my most trusted official. You helped me overthrow Prince Cao's conspiracy and found the rare herbs needed to save Liu Li. I shall reward you and Liu Li for your contributions.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Shoyue, don't thank me just yet. Have you thought about what the reward is? I can grant any request, as long as it's not marriage. Shoyue, you're a son of the Pei family. I've heard about the grievances between you and my aunt, Princess Lin High. Rumor has it that you bring bad luck and misfortune to your own family. They believe you're a jinx. I know Princess Lin High must have had a hand in spreading such a rumor. Your wife died years ago, yet you didn't remarry. I believe it has to do with that overbearing aunt of mine. At first, I wanted to grant you a marriage into a high-ranking family so that my aunt could restrain herself. But then father passed away. It wouldn't be proper during the mourning period.
I understand. Thank you.
You may rise. I've granted Leoli's request. She said she didn't want anything other than to stay in the palace and continue making clothes for me. Shoyue, what reward do you wish for?
I seek no reward. I'll do my best to serve the country and your majesty, so as not to let down my master, nor your trust in me.
I have just ascended to the throne. Many things are still up in the air. I wish to transfer you to the Ministry of Personnel, to recruit talents, and then help me assign positions to them. It's just that you lack experience. It's too early to transfer you there. However, if I kept you here in the palace, I'd be wasting your talent. Therefore, I've decided to appoint you as prefect of Chang'an. Once you become more experienced, then I'll transfer you to the Ministry of Personnel, Shoyue. What do you think of this?
I accept. Thank you.
Congratulations, Prefect Pei. Prefect Pei, according to etiquette, you're assuming a post outside, so you must return your gate pass to the eunuch house. Prefect Pei, His Majesty attends meetings every day. If you have anything that you need to report, you can do so at court. There's no need to go to the Imperial Harem.
I'm tired. Fusheng, see Shoyue off for me.
Yes.
I'll take my leave.
Your Majesty, there's a Buddhist quote that goes,
If one keeps a clear head and does not act recklessly, then no harm shall come. But if one grows impatient and acts rashly, then consequences will follow. I know your majesty was unwilling to do this, and that you must have felt anxious and guilty. But this is not your majesty's fault, nor Shouyue and Liu Li's. Why don't you stop dwelling on it and let it pass? It's just like how I felt for you over the years. Although your majesty may not have known, nor would others tolerate it, even when things were tough, I was still content deep down inside.
How could I not know how you felt towards me? You know me better than anyone. Don't worry. I always keep my word.
Prefect Pei. That's as far as I can go. I wish you all of the best.
Can I ask you to deliver a message to Liu Li?
Prefect Pei, don't put me in that position.
Liu Li, I know you're doing this to protect yourself, but more importantly, you're trying to protect me. After today, I don't know when I'll ever see you again.
Mingyang. Mingyang. Mingyang!
Your Majesty, Her Grace rose early to check on Bauer. She ordered us to not disturb Your Majesty.
It's been raining for days. Since you can't go explore the mountains, you must get very bored.
Your Grace.
What seems to be the matter, Eunuch Wang?
Your Grace. Prefect Pei has arrived. He's waiting outside the palace. He has requested to see His Majesty. This palace is under the jurisdiction of the Wanyan County, and he's the prefect of Chang'an County. He came uninvited, so I'm sure he has heard the news that Master Kudi has accompanied His Majesty to the Wanyan Palace.
But why bother with the pretense? Even he came up with a reason to meet His Majesty. Knowing Liu Li's here, how could His Majesty not know his true intention? Did you try to send him away?
I did. I tried my very best. But Prefect Pei was determined to see His Majesty. He didn't even bother to come up with an excuse. It seems he's going to see him no matter what. Actually, he already arrived yesterday, but I didn't dare tell His Majesty. I never imagined that he'd wait in the rain all night long. I couldn't bear to see it, so I agreed to deliver a message.
Don't let His Majesty know that Prefect Pei was here.
Understood.
His Majesty must be up. You should go serve him. I'll be there soon.
Very well.
Liu, run some errands for me.
Master Kudi knows Your Majesty can't stand the heat, so she made this gown using a special type of gauze. This kind of fabric will breathe very well.
It's been 5 years. Liu Li's still not willing to accept my feelings. I don't want to force her. Nor do I want to let her go, so she can be with Pei Xingjian. I was afraid she might grow tired of the palace, so I brought her here to get away. It was never my intention for her to make clothes, but she's always working. Fushang, you don't need to hover around me all the time. You can go for a walk with Liu Li when you have the time.
I also told Master Kudi to go outside more often when she's not busy, and to come and chat with Your Majesty and Her Grace.
What did she say?
She said she didn't want to be around anyone. Hey, yesterday, she moved over to the dressing pavilion. Master Kudi said that, although the pavilion is up in the mountains, the view there is really incredible, and it's nice and quiet. She wanted to sketch a panorama of the Wanyan Palace, make it into a screen, and then give it to you as a birthday gift.
Your Majesty,
Mingyang, what happened?
Bara's missing. I can't find her anywhere. I don't know where she's gotten to. What should we do? Could it be that she missed the Taiji Palace and decided to fly back?
Relax, Mingyang. Don't worry, I'll send some people to look for her. Fushang, hurry.
Yes.
Concubine Wu has sent me to give this to you. Her Grace said that you'd know what to do after you saw what it was.
It's been raining for 7 days. It hasn't let up. and is even getting heavier.
I like it this way. No one can come up here. If the road is flooded,
Master Kudi! Master Kudi!
it's raining so hard. Why did you come all the way here?
I heard that you needed some charcoal and a jar of oil. So I got them and brought them here for you. I've had someone else stock them in the warehouse. You can get some whenever you need to use them.
It's nothing urgent. You really don't need to do this yourself. You're soaking wet.
His Majesty heard you wanted some charcoal. He was afraid you might be cold and catch a chill. If that's the case, I'll take you down to the main hall.
I'm going to use these to make some gelatin. After it's ready, mix it with alum water. Then brush it onto the silk layer by layer. Once it's all done and dry, then I can start painting. The oil can also be used to heat up the trays of dye.
Oh my. You have to do so much preparation before you can even start working. It's making my head spin. Only you could do this. You're not only skilled, but also patient.
Eunuch Wang, Peishing Jin, prefect of Chang'an, has arrived. He's requested to see His Majesty.
I got it. Master Kudi, I have a matter to attend to. Send someone to tell me if you need anything else.
Thank you, Eunuch Wang. The road is slippery. Please be extra careful.
Yes.
This isn't the right time. Don't make matters worse. It's a blessing you got to see Liu Li. But if you overstep, you may harm Liu Li and yourself. Your Majesty, look. It's really Bao'er.
Xiao Yue, where did you find Bauer?
I heard that Your Majesty had people looking for her. I remember that Bao'er used to fly between Ganye Temple and Taiji Palace to deliver letters between Your Majesty and concubine Wu for 2 years. I didn't expect to actually find her there.
How come I never thought of Ganye Temple? Bauer was feeling nostalgic. He still remembers the road there and flew so far in the rain. Menya, there's no need to worry now.
Bao'er is Your Majesty and my matchmaker. She's witnessed my feelings for Your Majesty during those hard times. It'd be very sad if we hadn't found you. It's all thanks to Prefect Pei this time.
Xiao Yue, you've done well.
I'll be on my way then.
It's been raining very hard. The road is muddy. Your Majesty, it's dark out. How about...
Xiao Yue, you can stay here in Wanyan Palace tonight. You can head back tomorrow when the rain lets up.
As you wish.
Eunuch Wong ordered the kitchen to make some food for you. I hope it's to your liking.
Thank you.
Yes.
This room is very elegant. It doesn't seem like a guest room. I wonder who lived here before.
It's also very well situated, with a great view. It was prepared for Master Kudi. However, Master Kudi insisted on moving to the dressing pavilion at the peak.
At the peak? It's very far from the main hall. How inconvenient.
That's right. The road is rugged, and this heavy rain only makes it more cumbersome. Few people would go there. Master Kudi prefers to be alone. She's even refused His Majesty's invitations for banquets. She's currently focusing on sketching a panorama. See, that place with the lamps lit is the dressing pavilion. It's a bit hard to see in the rain.
It's getting late. This is a heavy rainstorm. You might catch a cold if you keep the window open. Everyone below has gone to bed. You should rest too.
为我们转身走出风雨，可是我比这一切更爱你。你的终点。
How come the lamps in your room are still lit? Is it prefect Pei?
你这一路我来守护，用我的背影做你冰箱的花，再大的风都吹不落。
The road is in poor shape right now. It's likely His Majesty has allowed him to stay here tonight.
It's him. It must be him.
Look, Prefect Pei put out the lamps. You should retire as well.
A flood! A flood is coming!
Really?
What's happening? There's a flood! Everyone grab some basins and sound an alarm! Hurry!
Oh my gosh, hurry! Let's go! Let's go! Lily, stop! Where are you going? It's so dark and there's a storm. It's suicide to go out there.
I must go save him. Pei Xingjian's still out there.
Lily, don't go. Come back. Lily!
It's you? It really is you?
I'm sorry. I took so long.
Prefect Pei? Get Lily out of here! It's a big world. You can go anywhere you want. This storm tonight will claim many lives tonight. You can take this chance to flee. No one will know what happened. This may be your one and only chance. Hurry, go now! Go! The flood is coming! The flood is coming! Everyone run! Run! The flood is coming! Go! Go! Go!
Your Majesty, look at all the water on the floor.
Your Majesty, the palace will be flooded by the storm soon.
Your Majesty, Your Grace, it's pitch black up in the mountains. The road is impassable. And many who tried to flee up the mountain were washed away by the flood. We're in grave danger. What should we do?
And Pei Xingjian?
How could I forget about him? Shulan, go and get Prefect Pei.
I just went to look for him. He wasn't in his room.
Look again!
No need. This is fate, as well as human nature. I think Shou Yue has taken Liu Li and must be gone now. I can accept it. I finally get to repay them. Now we're even.
Your Majesty, it's very urgent that we leave immediately.
Forgive me for being late. Your Majesty, Your Grace, please follow me.
Shou Yue?
Your Majesty, we can't stay here. I'll take Your Majesty and Her Grace up the mountain.
It's pouring rain and the road is flooded. We can't see where we're going. How do we get up?
Lily figured out a way to guide us. Your Majesty, please go outside, and you'll understand.
Come on, let's keep moving. Okay. Oh my God, water!
Do you see that?
Oh, look, there's a fire. We can see the road now.
We're saved!
We're saved.
Someone saved! Look! Oh, we're saved!
Your Majesty, let's go.
That's the dressing pavilion!
Lily, she's still up there, isn't she?
Your Majesty and Your Grace, fear not. Lily will be fine. She set the dressing pavilion on fire to illuminate the path for you.
Master Kudi had asked for some charcoal and oil for her work, but now she's found better use for them.
Shoyue! I want to thank you for saving me and everyone else. Thanks to you both.
It's my duty. Your Majesty, please follow me.
Be careful. Watch out.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, it's a torrential flood. Please let me take your hand. I'll escort you to the peak.
Your Majesty, Master Kudi is here.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
No need for formalities. A few days ago, you and Shoyue saved me, Mainyang, and many others. I summoned you here to reward you now. As for what your reward is, I've thought about it for days.
Your Majesty entrusted me. I was just fulfilling my duty. I would not expect any reward. Your Majesty is gracious and has offered me more than I could ever hope for. I lack nothing, so there's no need to consider a reward.
That's exactly what I thought you'd say. After I ascended to the throne, the relationship between you and I became rather awkward. You saw me as emperor, not as a friend. I missed those days when we could drink and chat in the Eastern Palace.
At that time, I was still naive.
Liuli, you don't have to be so reserved in front of me. Liuli, you say you don't lack or want anything. But after much thought, I came up with something. I'm quite sure you'll like it. It's just that I can't push myself. I don't know if I really want to do it. Have you decided? If you refuse now, there's no going back. If you really don't want it, Then I guess I won't give it to you after all.
You have yet to say what it is. How could you take it back?
You just said that you wanted nothing, but now you're so eager. It's been 5 years. You've been fulfilling your duties in the palace, and have never asked me for anything else. But just a moment ago, I saw a flash in your eyes, like a bright flash of lightning, like the Liu Li I once knew. I shouldn't keep you locked up here anymore. I know you want to leave the palace, to live your own life with the man you love.
Do you mean it, Your Majesty?
I always keep my word.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thanks for your graciousness.
You've made a great contribution. I must reward you. The jewelry sitting over there is from the Imperial Harem. I hereby give them to you. If we meet again in the future, I hope that the Liu Li I see will be as beautiful as the one I see now.
Thanks, Your Majesty.
Please rise. After you leave, I can't protect you. Keep yourself safe and live happily.
Thank you for taking care of me over the years, Yuanhua. I'll never forget it. After I leave the palace, I don't know when I can see you again. I hope that you take care of yourself.
You and Shoya love each other. Now that you can finally be together, I'm happy for you from the bottom of my heart. Liu Li, you're very clever, more than most men. In all honesty, I really don't want you to leave the palace. But you have your own dreams. I hope they can come true for you. But we'll no longer be able to protect you after you leave. You must see to that yourself.
Thank you for saving us, Master Udi.
I have no regrets.
又是一年秋天，秋叶红，把对你的思念化成了风，吹走吧，吹向远方有你的天空。有谁知秋意浓，但我情更浓。转眼白雪飘满了苍穹。
Finally, we can be together.
我的心事，你是否已懂？再见你，心中早已失控，泪眼朦胧。不要再错过这次的。
Lily, I've been so anxious these past few days. I was afraid I'd lose my only chance to be with you. That I'd live in regret. If His Majesty didn't let me leave, I could never forgive myself.
Such sweet words. I don't buy it. You'd never take me away if it meant you'd risk others' lives.
I don't regret risking my life, but I do regret not taking you away with me.
Now I've been stripped of my position that I had in the palace, and I've gone back to being a Tartar girl. So, Prefect Pei, how will you convince me?
Luli, be my wife. We'll never be apart for as long as we live. What do you say?
I do.
不愿再多往西东，只愿能帮你携手。
There's something you might not know. In Chang'an, I have a reputation as a jinx. Our life together will not be an easy one. Does that scare you?
As long as I have you, I'm not afraid of anything.
只愿能帮你携手，鞠躬，只愿能帮你携手，鞠躬。
Master, my lady, this is Kudi Liuli. She's my fiancée.
It's my pleasure to meet you, General Su, Madam Yu.
Good. Very well. Shouyue told us everything about you. Shouyue's father and mother have passed away. He has no family besides distant relatives. So, Madame Yu and I will help you arrange your wedding. Don't you worry.
Shoyu's house is just across the way. We've discussed it with him. Before the wedding, you may stay in our mansion. When the day comes, you can go to your father's home, where you and Shoyu can live as man and wife.
Thank you, General Su and Madam Yu. I indeed don't want to go to my father's house, nor do I want to disturb you two. Shoyu could send me to my uncle's home. He runs a clothing store in the West Market. I have a good relationship with him. He would like to have me there.
Liu Li, we want you to stay here so that we can protect you as well as your family.
Liu Li, be aware that once you marry Shouyue, both the families of Duke Hedong and Pei Zhongjuan will see you as the enemy. You should also know that Shouyue's first wife, Lu Qinyang, was hounded to death by those two families.
Shoyu? You've been married before?
Liu Li, I came to Chang'an for the exam and to get married. If I hadn't come back, I wouldn't have met you. I never told you before because I never had a good chance, but also because it hurts for me to talk about her death.
Shoyu's father and brother had planned to surrender to Tang, so everyone in the family was killed by Wang Shichong. At the time, Prime Minister Pei Xinjuan was a prestigious man, so Shoyu's mother entrusted Shoyu to him. Emperor Gaozu and Shoyu's father were close friends, so he conferred him a posthumous title and accepted Prime Minister Pei's advice to return his property. Prime Minister Pei promised to give the property to Shoyu when he married.
And how large is this property?
I don't care about things like property. It's just that when my father's plan had failed, Pei Zhongjuan was also implicated. Many of his kin were killed. As an official member of their family, I was obliged to look after them. So my mother arranged a marriage for me when I was young, so I could take back the property, take responsibility.
If I remember correctly, Duke Hedong, the eldest son of Prime Minister Pei, married Royal Princess Lin High, who is the aunt of the Emperor.
You asked me to pay close attention to Shoyue's marriage plans. I took it very seriously. I have one thing to report to you.
Lu Qinyang died many years ago. And Pei Shouyue has been single all these years. Does this mean he has plans to remarry?
You asked me to pay close attention to Shoyue's marriage plans. I took it very seriously. I have one thing to report to you.
Lu Qinyang died many years ago. And Pei Shouye has been single all these years. Does this mean he has plans to remarry?
Today, Pei Shouye brought a girl from the Imperial Palace. Right now, the two of them are at General Su's mansion, visiting him and his wife. I hear His Majesty has granted him permission to marry this girl.
Shouye is suddenly getting married. He's always kept his personal matters secret. As soon as she left the palace, he brought her to General Su's mansion. I suppose it's because he wants to protect her.
Perhaps Shouye is concerned about her safety because of what happened to Lu Qinyang. I think that he's guarding her from you.
Could it be that the assets Royal Princess Lin High owns have been Shoyu's all along? And that's why she doesn't want him to marry again. Once he marries someone else, she must fulfill her promise and return many large assets back to him.
Yes, you are right. That Princess Royal Lin High is very malicious. When she found out that Shouye was to marry Lu Qinyang, she took her as her goddaughter. We all thought that she only meant well, and we didn't try to stop her. Who would have thought? She asked Lu Qinyang to manage some of the assets. She secretly sent some servants and tenants to sell them all off. She had no choice but to watch it happen. She was an honest girl and was always stressed. She never told her family about such troubling matters so as to not worry them. She also kept it a secret from Shouye. She had to support her family while giving financial aid to the Pei family, who were very greedy. Not too long after that, she died from depression. Shouye suffered through much hardship, but even worse, Princess Royal Lin High also horribly slandered him, calling him a jinx, and said he was destined to be the downfall of his family. With such a bad reputation, no one dared marry him. After that, he lived a lonely life.
Nowadays, Shouye is very cautious. He also has the protection of General Su. He believes he is safe from all harm. However, he has no idea how powerful you truly are. Back then, Lu Qinyang used to obey your every command, and you manipulated her for your own good. I'm certain that this palace girl will also be no match.
Keep a close eye on them. Now that he wants to marry, he will certainly come and report the news to me. When that time comes, ask him for the details.
Understood.
And now do you know why we've asked you to stay with us? Princess Lin High always has a trick up her sleeve. Your uncle is a very wealthy man, but he is also just a commoner. If she were to try something, I'm afraid.
I understand. General Su and Madame Yu, thank you for your careful consideration.
Not only do I want you to stay here, I also want to announce that you are to be my goddaughter. If I don't make you my goddaughter now, I'm afraid that Princess Royal Lin High would harm you in the same way. She tortured Lu Qinyang. Aside from that, I think you're a great woman, Liu Li. I truly hope that you can become my goddaughter.
Greetings, Godmother.
Very well. You may rise.
I lost my mother when I was a child, but as of today, I once again have a mother.
Good girl. Come here.
Very well.
Prefect Pei, what brings you here?
I've come to see Princess Lin High. Please let her know that I'm here.
Her Highness usually takes a nap after lunch. She's not to be disturbed. Don't you recall?
I was in such a rush to give Her Highness a message that I forgot. Silly me. But I urgently need to see His Majesty. Please, tell Her Highness that I wish to see her.
I'm wondering what it could be that's so urgent.
At the behest of my master, I am to marry his goddaughter. Her Highness is my elder, so I've come here today to tell her.
A few days ago, I heard that Madame Yu had adopted a goddaughter. I wondered what her background was. She's not only Madame Yu's goddaughter, she's also to become Prefect Pei's wife.
My fiancée is Kudi Liuli. She's the eldest daughter of Kudi Yanzhong, an office clerk.
Kudi Yanzhong? Kudi Yanzhong? Do you mean Kudi Yanzhong from Chonghua Residential?
That's right. He was nothing but a lowly official. How did you get to know him?
You said that she was the eldest daughter of Kudi Yanzhong? So you mean that Kudi Yanzhong had more than one daughter?
Liuli is the daughter of his legal wife, Miss Sun. To my knowledge, she has a younger half-sister named Shenhu.
Ruzhuo wanted to have a concubine, but the woman turned him down. We were very humiliated. Isn't that girl Kudi Yanzhong's daughter? But I thought Kudi Yanzhong only had one daughter.
I'm on my way to see His Majesty. Please go and tell Her Highness I wish to see her.
Even though Shouyue is only one mansion away, you two should avoid meeting each other too frequently. In case people gossip about you, they'll cause trouble. Liuli, you said that you wanted to visit your uncle. I think it's a good idea. How about this afternoon? Go there in our carriage with some of my maids and servants. I'll see that they take good care of you. Liuli, you are now my goddaughter, and you'll soon be Shouyue's wife and join his family. Once that happens, others don't dare gossip about you.
I'll do as you wish, Godmother.
Incredible! Great! Do it again!
The sword! Wow!
Bravo!
I'll take it. You know what? Why not? I'll take the tea. I'll take it.
Hello, miss. What can I do for you?
I'm a regular customer at Rui Store. I'd like to place an order inside.
Absolutely. Do come in. Annie, make some tea.
Uncle, I've returned home.
Liuli, my child. You finally come back after all this time. Ever since word got out that you avenged your mother, cleared her name, and was poisoned, we hadn't heard any news from you. And now I can finally breathe a sigh of relief.
Honey!
Lily! I missed you so much. Did you sneak out of the palace again today?
His Majesty granted me permission to leave my post. I won't need to return to the palace.
You won't?
Then why did you come here in such a sneaky way? As if you were hiding.
It's a long story. Uncle, let's sit down, and I'll explain everything to you.
Hey, you want to buy some of these?
I don't dare meet you openly, simply because my marriage with Shou Yue would involve such a noble family as Duke Hedong's. People say that Princess Lin High is malicious. I don't want to get you all involved in this.
Luli, you've not only avenged your mother and cleared her name, you've also found a great husband to spend your life with. I'm so happy for you, Luli. And for your mother. Mr. Pei truly loves you. But his family is complicated. And soon you'll have Princess Lin High as an elder. In the future, you must take good care of yourself. I'm just a Tartar, but I've done business for years. I'm quite well known among the Tartar merchants. If there's ever anything I can do for you, just send me a message right away. Don't hesitate to call me.
Don't worry, I will. Uncle, please take care. After everything is settled, Pei and I will come here to bow down to you and Auntie.
Good. Great. I'll be waiting for you.
Amazing! How did you do that? I wish I could do that. That's wonderful.
Lily?
Come have a look.
Huh? General Sue's mansion?
Alright, here you go. If you'd like 3 more, you can get this for free, but only if you buy the 3. I'm so sorry. That's just how it is. I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness.
No!
Is he okay?
My arm! What's wrong with you?
Oh my God!
Are you alright?
My leg hurts.
Oh my gosh, what's going on?
Oh my God! Oh, just everything hurts. Oh, my leg.
It's his leg.
Oh, it hurts. Oh, the other leg. Oh, the legs. Oh, my whole body hurts. Here, my leg, and this leg. Both of them hurt equally. Oh, God, it hurts so much. Both of my legs. This one more. Oh.
I hope he's okay.
This guy's playing us.
We need to elevate the van.
Where did she go?
That's why.
麦芽田，草木香，竹蜻蜓，悠悠的蓝天。 花总变白云间，小河旁，夕阳下有仙。你淡红的侧脸，不觉中住。
You used a trick to get me away. Aren't you worried Godmother will be mad?
She used to like me the most. However, ever since she became your godmother, you're the only one she cared about. She doesn't care about how much I miss you. I could see you in the palace. But now we live next door, so I can't see you. I miss you very much. I'm so happy I get to see you today. Even if Master and Madam punish me, it'll be worth it.
How did you know I'd come out today? What's the matter?
His Majesty summoned me. I was planning to tell you, so I went to Sue's mansion. But I heard that you had gone to Rui's store, so I decided to intercept you, so I'd get to see you.
But why were you summoned? Did he regret his decision?
He's a man of integrity and always keeps his word. You're going to be my wife. No one can ever take you away from me.
Then why did he ask to see you?
His Majesty and concubine Wu greatly love each other. Empress Wang and Consort Xiao are certain to envy her. Empress Wang and Consort Xiao became friends again. They joined forces to set traps for her. Concubine Wu hasn't complained, but His Majesty can't bear it.
Since he brought concubine Wu back, His Majesty has only had eyes for her. But he's now discontented with Empress Wang? Does he want to...
You guessed it. His Majesty wants to dethrone the Empress.
He really wants to make her the Empress? Makes sense. Now that they love each other, there's no need to bother with identities or secular views. All that matters is that they can be together. What's the matter? Don't you feel happy for His Majesty and concubine Wu?
As their friends, I really do feel happy for the both of them. But as a royal official, I certainly don't.
Yanzhong, it's already dark out. If Liuli were coming back, she would have been here.
Father, I'm starving to death. Do we have to do this for her?
It's winter solstice. It is tradition that women return to their maiden homes. If Liuli really has left the palace, then she should be here today. So, Shanhu, are you sure that it was your sister you saw at the gate of the Rui store?
It was just a glimpse, but I'm absolutely sure. It was a carriage from General Su Dingfang's mansion. I heard it was his wife's goddaughter inside. It's been days since she left and is staying at General Su's. Then she became daughter of General Su and his wife and visited her uncle at Rui's store. But she hasn't come home to see you. It appears that she still holds a grudge for not recognizing her. And against Mother for selling her and her mother out.
That's nonsense.
Hey, here she comes. Here she comes. Lily's come back.
Are you here to welcome me?
Hurry and get a step stool.
Master. Master, Wunyang is here.
Oh, there you are.
Greetings, Auntie.
Oh, nice to see you. Have you had dinner yet?
Oh, yeah. Get another set of tableware.
Yes.
Oh, be seated, please.
Isn't there already an extra set? Brother, if you didn't know I wouldn't be coming tonight, then who is this set laid out for? Could it be for Liu Li? So she really is alive. Was it really her who avenged her mother? 5 years ago?
Calm down, Wunyang. I've heard many rumors from other people. I've heard that Liu Li never died and that she was in the palace. And now she's left the palace and become the goddaughter of General Su's wife. We don't even know any of the details ourselves. We're waiting until she comes back so we can ask her about it.
You really didn't know that Liu Li is still alive?
No, I didn't. I had no idea.
When I was at Duke Hedong's great mansion, I heard some gossip. That the girl both Duke Hedong's son and Peiyan fell in love with was never Shanhu, but Liu Li. I knew it! No wonder you declined them both without hesitating. So that's the reason. It's reasonable to not tell anyone else, but I'm your own sister and Liu Li's aunt. Don't forget, you begged me to marry Shanhu into the commandant's family. And now, look how you treat me. How could I live a decent life at the commandant's mansion?
Please don't be angry. Wunyang, you can't blame your brother. It's all Lily's fault.
Somebody's here! Somebody's here!
Huh? Quick!
These rolls of silk are rewards from His Majesty. I offer them to you on this holiday as a gift.
Thank you, Miss Luli.
This is a reward from His Majesty. Without you, we would never have had this honor.
All right, come on. Careful with that.
Give me this one. Where does this one go?
Get it safe.
You're back!
Good evening, Father. Good evening, Auntie. I've been out of the palace for days. However, my godmother had me stay at General Su's mansion to prepare for my wedding. That's why it took me so long to come back. Father, don't be angry.
But you've been so busy. I'm so glad you're back. How could I be angry?
I heard that. Madam, you adopted a goddaughter. So it was you. That's such great news. Why didn't you tell us sooner? Come on. Come inside with me so we can catch up.
Come on, come in and warm up.
Come on. This way.
Be
All
careful.
right.
Here, give me
How
that.
dare you? Put those down. Those are from His Majesty. Do you think they're for you? These are gifts from Liu Li to her father. How dare you take your share before he's even had a look? I'm warning you. Every single piece had better be here when you're done.
Great. That's an ideal marriage. Prefect Pei is not only the lineal son of the Pei family, but also a courtier highly valued by His Majesty, as well as a disciple of General Su. He's a handsome man with great talents. He has a promising future. He'll be an absolutely perfect husband for Liu Li.
What's the big deal? She ruined my marriage. But now she's got a good one.
What do you mean, your marriage? Both the Duke and the Commander's son wanted your sister to be their wife. Other people may not know, but certainly you do.
You only know about his distinguished family. Have you heard that he's known as the Jinx in town? Liu Li, I'm from a wealthy family, and I've heard about the grudges between the Pei family and the royal princess Lin High. He's a good man, but he's also a direct child of the Peis. Do you know how his ex-wife died? Liu Li, this is a matter of life and death. You must not rush into things.
Liu Li, don't trust what she says. Wunyang, what do you mean? Just because Liu Li didn't take your son as a concubine, now you're trying to ruin her marriage? You can't do that.
I'm doing the best for Liu Li. Did I say anything wrong? I just found out today that you became an official in the Ministry of War because of Liu Li. But I see you're not yet satisfied, obsessed with your status. You just want to get promoted with the help of Pei.
No.
Despite the risk to them, you kicked Liu Li and her mother both out of your home. And now, despite the risk to her, you still want her to marry a Jinx, and you say I'm harming her. I've never seen a father as selfish as you before.
Auntie, thank you for your concern. I appreciate it. It wasn't easy. It took me over a decade before I finally avenged my mother. Neither she nor I is guilty for the Kuti family's crimes. I don't owe anything to this family.
Liu Li, don't worry. I've placed your mother's memorial tablet in our family's ancestral hall as my legal wife, so that her soul may rest in peace. Liu Li, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I've done and what I've put you through.
It really has been tough. But in any case, I'm your daughter. Not long from now, I'll be moving to the Pei's mansion. What's past is gone. But Father, please remember something. In our family, we share both honor and disgrace. If you want to live a better life, you can't ignore my happiness or safety for your selfish motives like before.
Yes, you're right. I know that now. I know that.
I've heard so much about you, Miss Kuti. Now I finally know you're as beautiful as they say.
You flatter me, madam. Thank you.
Please, don't call me madam. We're peers now. You can just call me Cui.
I don't dare to. Please be seated.
This Tartar girl does look beautiful, but the way she holds herself doesn't suit her. She behaves more like a girl from a common family. I hear that you're getting married soon. I wonder when the wedding will be.
Shortly after the Lantern Festival.
Oh my, that's soon, is it? Royal Princess Lin High had wished to invite you to Duke Hedong's mansion. But in case you were too shy, she asked me to come instead. On one hand, we're going to be family soon. We should meet often and get to know each other. At the same time, Her Highness has asked me to come and bring you this gift.
I've never met Her Highness before. I can't accept a gift from her.
Don't turn it down just yet. Why don't you have a look first?
A mansion in the southwest of Yongning Residential? It's 1,700 by 2,700 feet? No, I can't accept this. Such a grand gift. I really can't accept it. This mansion is even bigger than General Sue's, and 10 times as big as my father's.
Don't be so courteous. Her Highness said that the mansion isn't that valuable. Take it as your dowry. Shoyue grew up in Duke Hedong's mansion. Her Highness treats him just like the other family members. Miss Lu, Shoyue's ex-wife, was the goddaughter of Her Highness. Her Highness gave her a mansion, about 4 times the size of this one. The pavilions and halls inside were exquisitely decorated. It was one of the most beautiful residences in Chang'an. His ex-wife had accepted it back then. Your wedding was arranged in a hurry. The mansion was purchased hastily. It's smaller than the last one, but your family isn't wealthy while the Lu family was. So, I suppose it doesn't matter much to you. Her Highness also said that if Madame Yu hadn't adopted you sooner...
Fortunately, Godmother predicted this and warned me. It sounds like Royal Princess Lin High will deal with me exactly like how she dealt with Miss Lu. I'm just from a humble family, and I've never seen such a big mansion before. It's a bit overwhelming. Madam, what are you looking at?
Well, when you lowered your head just now, you suddenly looked so much like Miss Lu. After she passed away, Shoyue has never had eyes for any other woman. Royal Princess Lin High and the rest of us, well, we've wondered why he suddenly wants another wife. Now I think that I understand. After Lu Qinyang passed away, Shoyue sold that big mansion to someone else, and he never mentioned her to anyone else again. So, you must accept this mansion, so that the 2 of you can live in it. If you don't accept it, how could I explain that to Her Highness when I return?
If I don't accept this mansion, Royal Princess Lin High will think that I'm a stubborn woman, and she might try some other trick. The Elder bestows. I don't dare decline. I'm grateful to Her Highness's generosity.
I'm glad to hear that. In that case, now that I've spoken with you, I'll head back and report to Her Highness. Oh, I have such a bad memory. I nearly forgot about this. Lily, in a few days, there might be another wedding on the horizon.
Another wedding? I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Didn't your father tell you about such an important thing? This wedding was Her Highness's idea. She said that since you were such a sweet girl and Shoyue loved you, then your sister might be a good catch too. It was such a coincidence. My husband really needs a considerate girl close by. Under order of Her Highness, I proposed a marriage. Well, your father immediately agreed to marry Shanhu into our family as a concubine. Isn't it just such great news that we're having another wedding?
that Shanhu is a clever one, but she's still from a humble background. If she's married the Duke's son, I'm afraid that she'll soon make a fool of herself in front of their family.
If she's your sister, then she must be a reliable girl. After she's married into Duke's mansion, she'll be able to help me out. Don't worry. After she's married, your sister will become a concubine. I'll make sure she has a good life. I won't let her be mistreated.
Thank you and Her Highness for being so considerate. What a pleasant surprise.
Farewell.
Royal Princess Lin High is such a great planner. When she wasn't able to adopt me, she gets Shanhu married into her family. That way I'd think twice about confronting them. Or even worse, she can use Shanhu to entrap me. I must be careful about her tricks.
Your Highness, Kuri Shanhu has arrived. She has come to greet you. Greetings, mother-in-law.
Greetings, Your Highness. I wish you well.
You may rise. Come here. So you're Kudilioli's sister?
Yes.
You are from different mothers, but I suppose you're close to each other all the same.
Actually, Your Highness, Liu Li left home at the age of 8 and never returned until recently. We haven't seen each other for many years, so we're hardly close.
Here in our family, boundaries are very important. After you've married into our family, don't try to help others out. If she is your own sister, I won't allow it. Do you understand what I mean?
I'm not a clever girl, but I know that I must always obey my husband. Once I'm married, I shall always obey Your Highness as well, nor will I betray your trust.
You're a sensible girl. In that case, I have a task for you to do after you get home.
Of course. Whatever you wish, Your Highness.
Look at that! So beautiful!
It's beautiful.
Look at that one! Wow, it's so beautiful!
Oh, how lively.
So beautiful!
It makes me think of when I was a kid.
Wow! It's so cool! Wow! Look at that! Look at that! It's like magic!
They're having so much fun out there.
Godmother, when I was in the palace, I was busy doing dressmaking. I never did paper cutting. If mine turns out poorly, please don't tease me.
Don't worry about it one bit. We do this each year just for good luck. It's said that when the goddess Nuwa created life, on the first day she made chickens. On the second day, dogs. On the third, pigs. On the fourth, sheep. On the fifth, cattle. And on the sixth, horses. It wasn't until the seventh day that she created humans. That's why the seventh day of the first month is the birthday of mankind. On this day each year, everyone in Chang'an hangs paper cuttings like this, made of colorful silk or gold and silver foil paper. They hang them on their screens or on their hair.
Clearly, you're so talented. That girl you made looks just like a real one.
It's no doubt you're the heir of the best weaver. Such skillful hands you have. Ever since I was young, I've been considered good with a pair of scissors. But now, compared to the beautiful goddess you've made, mine could only be a simple common girl.
Nonsense, Godmother. Yours is much better.
Here, can I see it? Here. Send these to Prefect Pei next door and ask him to keep them safe.
Understood.
Chen just sent this. He said that Prefect Pei made this golden figure specifically for Miss Cootie. Miss Cootie, please accept it.
You'll be marrying in a few days. Then you'll be together forever. But you act like you've been forced apart over here. And I'm like the evil stepmother who split up the perfect couple.
Chen just sent this. He said that Prefect Pei made this golden figure specifically for Miss Cootie. Miss Cootie, please accept it.
You'll be marrying in a few days. Then you'll be together forever. But you act like you've been forced apart over here. And I'm like the evil stepmother who split up the perfect couple. Haven't you had enough fun? Hurry up and go deliver it to him. We should not keep Prefect Pei waiting for so long. Or else he might think that his master's wife doesn't care about him.
Godmother? Godfather.
The Lantern Festival is almost here. Shoya and I made a bet. If he wins, I'll let him take you to see him.
What did you bet on?
Liuli, after the incense is burnt halfway, you'll put the gold hairpin in your hair, and I'll show you what we bet on.
Godparents? Who are they?
There we go. No one can tell anyone apart.
Godmother, why are you making me disguise myself?
I made a bet with Shoya just now. We'll see if he can tell which one is you and steal you away.
Godmother!
Don't worry, you'll get it back soon enough.
Let's go.
General Su, you enjoy a good laugh. I didn't think you'd go to such great lengths to embarrass Shoyu. Even if you put a mirror in front of me, I might not be able to recognize myself. He's clever, but he won't be able to pick me out, let alone take me away with so many guards on duty.
Look. All right. There he is.
Huh? Please forgive me, General.
How can it be you?
I didn't mean to offend you. I'm just following my master's orders. I couldn't disobey him.
What? Damn it! Shokyu sent you as a diversion.
Shoyu?
Where's the other one?
Is Lily still here?
Well, what are you waiting for? Take them off.
How did you know? Which one was me? Why didn't you pick the girl who was wearing the golden figure?
How could a little figure fool me? I'd recognize you at first glance, no matter what you're wearing or how big the crowd is. Do you know how hard it's been without you? When I can't see you, it's difficult. And when I see you, it's even more so.
What is it that's so hard to bear? If it's hard for you, why bother bearing it?
You've lost some weight. Is it from learning about fiancés from Master's wife? Liuli. I don't like to see you tired. After we're married, we'll hire some more servants to help you out. And most importantly, we must be very careful when selecting the handmaidens who'll be by your side.
I haven't yet had the chance to tell you. Princess Lin High has entrusted the Duke's wife to offer me a house as a gift. It wouldn't be prudent to refuse her. I was about to ask you how we should handle this.
I already knew about that. The princess sent someone to inform me. Liuli, there are some things that we can't avoid, no matter where we live. The princess wants us to move into that house because she wants others to know that I'm indebted to Duke Hedong. If we were to choose another house, we might appear ungrateful. His Majesty will promote me to the Ministry of Personnel, at which time I will have my assistants, from whom I need to arrange boarding for. The mansion I'm staying in cannot house very many. I wanted to buy a new place to live. This may save me the trouble. You don't need to worry about it. I'll have everything in place after I get the keys to the house. You just need to focus on the wedding, and then on being my wife.
How much is that?
Chopsticks.
Sir, look who's here to see us.
Liuli, it's you.
Uncle!
This morning, Ani said that your wedding is only 2 days away.
I've come here to invite Uncle and Auntie, cousins, and my sisters-in-law to the wedding. There are 2 things that I still need your help with.
Sure, let's talk inside. Let's
Sure.
go.
We have both the house and the dowry ready, but I still need 2 handmaidens to help me. Godmother asked around for me, but she doesn't have any good candidates. It just occurred to me that you do business in Shizhou and Chang'an. You've many contacts, and you're a good judge. So I'd like to ask you to select 2 handmaidens. Don't worry about their pay. What matters most is their loyalty.
Shoye is the legitimate son of the Pei family. After you're married, you'll have to deal with those scoundrels at Duke Hedong's mansion. Surely, you'll need 2 clever maids to be at your side at all times.
The most important thing is her loyalty. Otherwise, someone might try to harm you. That'd be bad.
What's the second matter?
Uncle. These properties in Luoyang belong to Shouyu. Princess Lin High has been overseeing them. I'd like you to inquire about them. Find out about their size and approximate value.
All of these are his. Perfect. Your mother's elder brother has been running a spice store in Luoyang for over a decade. He has more contacts there. I'll write him right now and ask him to go and investigate the matter personally.
I should thank both of you.
Don't be so formal. We're family. By the way, though you've chosen Madame Yu as your godmother, you're still a daughter of the Kuti family. Which house will you leave from?
At the end of the day, I'm still part of the Kuti family. I'm ready to go back to the Kuti mansion tomorrow. Then the day after, I'll start my trip from there.
Though you're young, you're very thoughtful. That sounds like a good idea. I agree.
Shanhu! You must wake up. Lily is here. Get up and go welcome her, or your father will yell at you.
Why should I welcome her? She's just marrying the prefect. In just a few more days, I'll be marrying the Duke's son. I'd just be a concubine, but in a much more dignified family. A wife of a fifth-tier official won't be any better.
You silly girl. Don't you remember what the princess told you?
Thank you for reminding me. How could I forget about that?
Careful now.
Oh, here, I'll take it.
My child, have a sugar cookie. Lily, it's like this. Just a few days ago, the wife of Duke Hedong's son came in person to make a proposal to Shanhu, saying that her husband was to take Shanhu as a concubine so that the two families could be closer. Now, I knew you were busy, and that's why I didn't mention it to you. So please...
You're the master of the house. It's you who should decide Shanhu's marriage. What does it matter whether you tell Liu Li or not?
Now, you still know I'm the master of the house. So why are you still interrupting me? Liu Li, the Duke's family are dignitaries, and currently, Princess Lin High is running the house. So I'm afraid they might be angry if we continue to turn down their proposals. A small family like us can't get on their bad side. And it wouldn't serve you any good. Besides, thanks to you, I've been given a post at the Ministry of War. I was thinking of a promotion our ancestors would be proud of. So if I were to offend the Duke's family, my prospects at promotion would be at risk. Would you agree? There.
Shanhu's marriage should be up to you, Father. Since you've already made up your mind, I'll offer my congratulations to her.
Great, great.
However, I have to remind her that nobles have goals that we may never comprehend. It's okay not to understand. Just fulfill your duties and avoid harming others to keep yourself safe.
Huh? Xianghu, do you remember what your sister said?
Yes, I do.
Oh my! I almost forgot something really important. Yeah.
Yes?
Bring Chun and Tao here to meet their master.
As you wish.
Father, may I know who Chun and Tao might be?
She said that. She felt guilty for what she had done to you. And now that you're about to marry, she wished to give you a gift so that she can finally let it go.
I thought you wouldn't believe it if I told you myself. But your father is my witness. The Pays are a big family. Once you marry into their home, you'll be highly respected. You should have 2 trustworthy maids to wait on you.
Greetings, my lady.
I've carefully selected some handmaidens for you. They're both very trustworthy. No one will be more suitable to serve you than these 2.
These 2 handmaidens do look decent. They don't look like you hired them in town. Where did you find them? And how do you know that they will be loyal?
You don't know that? These 2 were trained at my uncle's house. Surely I know their origins and their motives.
It's impossible that her brother has brought up maids as loyal as they would be. I never imagined that Duke Hedong's mansion would use this as an exchange for taking Shanhu as a concubine. I wouldn't dare take maids away from Shanhu's uncle. I could never do such a thing. They should accompany Shanhu during her new life at Duke Hedong's mansion.
My lord and my lady, the Ans are here.
Luli.
Greetings to you, uncle.
Silong, there you are. You seldom visit us. Please sit, have some tea.
There's no need for tea. If you hadn't been afraid to die, and written that divorce letter to get rid of my sister, or if you hadn't let your concubine go after your own daughter, then Sun Yang and Liu Li wouldn't have suffered the pain of being abandoned by their supposed family.
All of this is in the past. Silong, is there any way you can forgive your brother-in-law?
Liu Li will get married tomorrow. As her uncle, I wish I could offer better gifts than these 2 maids standing here.
No, not maids.
What do you mean by that?
Silong, you may be unaware that Liu Li already has 2 loyal maids here, waiting on her. Liu Li is from the Kuti family. How could we let others supply her maids? We appreciate your kindness.
Now that Liu Li's doing well, you finally admit that she's your daughter. How are you not ashamed of yourselves? Seeing as tomorrow's Liu Li's big day, I won't argue with you. Ani, Tan, come and greet your new master.
Greetings.
Greetings, my lady. Annie is the maid you're speaking of?
Thank you for the gesture, uncle. But I can only accept Tan. But Ani is the manager of Rui Clothing Store. How can I have her as one of my handmaidens?
It's Ani's decision to join town in serving you. Please accept her.
I was always a servant for the Ans. I admire your ladyship greatly. If I could spend the rest of my life with you, it'd be my good fortune. I'll never feel wrong. If you refuse to accept me, that means you despise me.
A handmaiden's duty is to wait upon her master. Ani manages the store. How could you adapt to such a task?
All you know is that I was hired by the An, but I also used to be an imperial maid serving Princess Gao Yang. I even helped her with the household. Until she asked me to serve her husband and I refused. That was why she sold me to the West Market, where I was brought in by the An.
Mother...
If you think I can't serve her ladyship well, who else will be a better fit?
You idiots! You're all useless! Didn't you say that Liu Li was timid? And would easily play into our game? Then why was she suddenly so sharp today? She even refused to take the servants you offered her. Isn't it obvious that she's looking out? How could you say that she's not capable? In my opinion, she is much smarter than you could ever be.
Mother, please. Calm down. As far as I know, maybe Kuru Liu Li didn't know that the maids were from Duke Hudong's mansion. Perhaps it was because she and Shanhu don't get along, so her guard was up. Mother, we can't even trust her with such a minor task. Must we really let Ruzhuo take her as a concubine?
You're clearly jealous of her. Before she's even stepped into the mansion.
I wouldn't dare.
It's because they don't get along. We can be sure that Shanhu will be loyal to us. If Liu Li defies us regardless of the consequences, then we should maybe secure more allies on our side. Moreover, family ties are the most powerful weapon in the whole world. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do. I'll go and send the betrothal gifts now. As soon as Shoyue and Liu Li are married, Ruzhuo will marry Shanhu into our family.
That Kuri Liu Li has brought this all upon herself.
Wow.
It's a nice day for a wedding.
Who's getting married? Whoa.
Congratulations, guys. That's impressive.
Who's getting married? It seems it's going to be a big marriage. It must be someone important. Famous.
I hope my wedding is.
I wonder who it is.
Congratulations.
Mother, it's my wedding day today, so I should be happy. But it still hurts to know that you can't be with me on this day. I'll wear your jewelry as if you were here. I know you can see from up in the heavens that I've met a good man. I'm so happy. And I'll always be happy.
Sorry.
Congratulations.
I guess you are my son-in-law.
It's an honor, father-in-law.
Very well, very well. Just as handsome as I expected. The pride of our country. It is time now. Liu Li is waiting inside for you. Please come in. Bring your groomsmen. Please, come in.
Look at that. It's quite funny.
The Pei family is here to greet the bride. Where is she?
It's quite amusing.
Yeah, it is.
The man with the red robe at the front is the groom. Go hit him!
Let's go.
No, you've got the wrong guy. You've got the wrong guy. I'm not the groom. Stop! You've got the wrong guy.
Hit him.
Oh, stop running. The groom is not me. Don't hit me.
Hit him.
It's not me.
Quick.
You've got the wrong guy. Stop!
Don't run.
If you're not the groom, then who are you? Hit him hard.
It's not me.
Hit him hard.
I'm
Stop
really
him.
not the
Get
groom.
him.
I'm
Don't let
telling
him
the
get
truth.
away.
You've got the wrong guy. Please.
Hit him.
I told you I'm not the groom.
Hit him.
Stop.
It's not
Hurry
me.
up.
Please stop chasing. Ow! Don't hit me with. Ow! It's not me.
This way.
Oh,
Stop.
Oh.
Hold it right there. You're hitting the wrong man.
What? Who's at the door?
Green Stairs Bright Hall. Gold lock with runes. Give me the jade key so I can open the door to see you.
Congratulations.
Beautiful.
Exciting.
Excellent. Well
Reporting to your ladyship, it's a pair of lively wild geese.
The red gauze sees time. A cold night's trickling water. Oh, please, my dear kind madam, may you remove the screen.
Oh,
good. So good. So good.
Absolutely wonderful. Brilliant. Well said. Well said. Well said.
Weaver girl gazes. The maiden awaits her husband. Please don't draw your eyebrows. Wait for him to do it.
Come out, bride! 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 Come out, bride!
It's not done yet.
The east wind is early. Don't delay by covering up. A face like a peach blossom. No need to enhance with rouge.
Great! Good. She's so beautiful.
Awesome!
Gorgeous.
Brilliant!
Yes.
Great! Lovely! Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Senior Sun, Shunza, Jinyoung, you've come.
Please take the gifts, newlyweds. Lady Wu said that the groom, Pei Xingjian, and bride, Kuri Liu Li, are an ideal match. I hope you can live together in harmony, happily ever after.
I, Pei Xingjian.
I, Liu Li, thank Lady Wu for her gifts.
Liu Li, I can finally rest assured now that you found a good husband. It all depends on yourself now, living out of the palace. If I or Lady Wu, or even His Majesty, wanted to protect you, we might not be able to do so.
I understand.
Rest assured, Eunuch-san. I will always be by her side.
Well, it's getting late. I have to return before the gate is closed.
Senior Sun, please accept a bow.
You must always remember everything I taught you.
At the auspicious hour tonight, the daughter of the Kuri will marry the son of the Pei. Following the completion of the ceremony, you will be bound together forever. I hope you're very happy together, that your sons are talented and successful, and your daughters virtuous and kind. After paying respects to the gods, both of you will live long, healthy lives.
Yay! Wonderful! Mommy, I'm so hungry. So beautiful.